Welcome to Is It ADHD or Life? A couple's perspective, where we unravel what it's like to live with ADHD within a relationship. And this week we're asking the question, is it ADHD or is it life? A good, bad and ugly special. Yeah. Woo! Hello.
Hello.
Hi, husband. Has that got old yet?
No, yeah, very much so.
Every time I say it, you roll your eyes. So we got married?
We did.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
I'm just, do you notice what top I was wearing?
No. Of course you are.
Wifey. So I don't think I've had this jumper off since we got married.
Well, we were in Blackpool like 4 days and you had at least 8 different T-shirts saying engaged and bride and misses and what. Don't know where they came from.
I was milking that shit, I'm telling you. You only get married what else? I only get married once, so... But yeah, I remember pulling out a T-shirt that I had Miss crossed out of it and said Mrs. underneath to go for breakfast the morning after, and you were like, oh my God, have you got another 364 of them? No. Yeah. But somebody so I can get away with wearing this like all year round.
Oh, right.
'Cause it just says wifey established 2025.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's like I became a wife this year.
Okay.
But I thought it was apt for this episode. Like,
no. I was concentrating on that you've took your shoes off again and you've got your feet up on the couch.
Getting comfy. In my clown pants.
Yeah.
So how do you feel now the wedding's... I thought we'd start with this actually, because obviously before the wedding we had a little episode about planning a wedding, how it makes you feel. How do you feel now it's done? It's over. Capiche.
Ooh, so it was big, wasn't it?
Well, let's talk about the day actually.
Yeah,
so it was the best day.
Yeah, brilliant.
And you had a lot of anxiety about it beforehand. And do you think that all the worries that you had, were they justified, or do you think maybe you were worried about nothing in the end?
So I think a lot of the worries that I had and that I'd made up never happened, and that was everything that I actually worried about was absolutely fine.
Yeah. So like things like, sorry, we just got out of the car and you just said to me, yeah, we were talking about a bag that I've smashed a bottle in, but then you were like, what was in it? It's like the bridesmaids bouquets. Oh, they turned out really good actually, and like you're worried about that because obviously I don't know about
because they came flat packed.
The bouquets came flat packed. Your last minute decision.
And the day before, I'm like, oh, they'll be lovely. But it turned out they were lovely. So all the daft stuff that I worried about, or bigger stuff that I worried about, was absolutely fine. The stuff that I never worried about, there was a couple of wee hiccups. But, no, it was all good.
Yeah, and how do you feel now?
For a few days afterwards, I had severe anxiety. But
yeah, this was weird. What was all that about?
I don't know. I had to Google it and everything because I was having a moment. I don't know what happened.
Apparently, it's a thing.
But there was a lot of worry involved and stuff afterwards, and I don't know why.
What was you worrying about?
I don't know. That maybe like if everybody had a good time.
Okay,
or if I had. I don't know. I don't know.
Because you didn't embarrass yourself or anything, did you? Do you know what I mean?
Not much.
Maybe a little bit. But like everyone, not one person had a bad thing. I know, not that you would say a bad thing about someone else's wedding, but not one person.
As you're leaving, that was shame.
I know, imagine. But like every little detail, like everyone just absolutely loved the day, which made me feel good. The only negative comment I heard was about the weather, but we can't control that, can we? So.
And we got a great picture.
Oh my God!
Running from one.
Yeah, so we ran from the wedding, Blackpool Wedding Chapel, up into North Pier Amusements, didn't we? And I had like my dress hitched up, and you were like,
the umbrella and just trashed. That was
great
good.
picture. Big shout out to the photographer because Alex, Alex, me photographer, because he was amazing on the day, and he just listens to the pod, doesn't he? So but yeah, what a day, I had severe like wedding blues.
Right, okay.
Because it was done, and I'm never going to have that again.
Yeah.
And like I've used all my ideas. So if I did ever get married again, I've not got any new ideas. But like it's mental, isn't it? That like all this build up for just this one day, and then I feel really sad that it's over.
I do have to say, well done to you. There was a lot of wee stuff leading up, and I think I mentioned the last time all the packages that were getting delivered for 3 weeks beforehand. Every day I was taking in packages with no idea what was inside them, and a lot of the a lot of the touches were very, very, in fact, most of them, all of them were very, very nice. And it made a big difference to reception. So well done for all the little things.
Thanks, that means a lot, that.
And can you say well done to me for the pegging?
So Adam brought one thing to our wedding, and that was pegging. You're a great pegger. You wanted this game at the wedding, didn't you? Yep. People go around and put pegs on people without them knowing. And that went down a storm.
That was a hit.
Yeah. You had a lot of pegs on you.
I did. Somebody had to clear the pegs off me during the first dance.
I was like, my cousin wasn't it? Ran onto the dance floor. And I was like, oh my God, what's happening? So took all the pegs off you but left them on me. Yeah. Interesting. I remember your sister getting me as well, actually. I genuinely thought she was just being nice, being like, oh, you all right? And like touching me. And then like 2 minutes later I was like, she's just pegged me. Yeah. No, it was a great day. And we'll pop some pictures, or we have popped some pictures and stuff. And yeah, it was just... What a day.
Yep.
Can we do it again in 5 years?
No, absolutely
Renew our vows?
No, never.
Oh.
Oh. I will never get married again.
That's what you said the first time.
Wow.
But Mrs. Wright might come along.
No, I'm over it.
Okay.
We were talking in the car saying it was very overwhelming. The whole thing was overwhelming.
Yeah.
And since that day, I don't think we've stopped. Obviously, it's coming up to Christmas. I've been mad working. You've had piles of marking. It's been absolutely mad. I think yesterday was the first day. I still had loads of marking to do, but it was the first day where like I didn't leave the house in ages. And yeah, because we've had visitors and stuff, haven't we, in that as well? And it's a lot, isn't it, when you don't get your house to yourself? The house is a riot. That's upsetting me. Just like, see, this is where we differ. I'm really upset about the house at the minute. Meanwhile, it's 1:15. Do you know that 2 hours ago I was doing hockey cookie?
Yeah. It's like you've been working this morning, haven't you? It's very, very full on time. I started my Christmas shopping this morning as well.
Yep.
Bought my first Christmas present. So, like, even just things like that have all taken a back seat, haven't they? And because this bloody wedding took over.
I know. But it's done.
Oh,
it's over.
And we had the best honeymoon, didn't we?
Yeah. 2 nights in Blackpool. Back to Blackpool.
We was meant to be going to Amsterdam and that didn't work out, so like we were going to go to Amsterdam, was it? But yeah, Blackpool won.
Yep.
And it's all good. It's all good. So this week we thought we'd have a good, bad and ugly special. We've been asking people to send in the stories, the comments, all the good and the bad and the ugly with ADHD. Now, I've got a load here, and what I've done is I've broken them down into 3 categories to start off with.
Is it good, bad and ugly?
No.
Oh. Egg on my face.
See what you did there, though? Trying to be smart. Oh, husband, what are you like?
Enough of that.
Oh, no, I like it. I've always wanted to be a wife, and now I'm a wife, and you don't even call me wife.
I'm already wearing this ball and chain. You won't let me take off.
Did you forget yesterday, though?
Very annoying. Yeah, I forgot.
I rolled over and I was like, Theo was at the side of me and I seen it on the side and I was like, oh, that. I won't call you. So we're going to do work. We're going to do relationships and also late diagnosis.
Okay, excellent.
How do you feel about them?
Yeah, I like them.
Which one do you want to kick? So just as a caveat, you've never seen any of these.
No, I have
You don't know what I'm going to talk about.
Nope.
And we quite like that.
Yes. I wanted to do a full episode on it because normally we leave it until the last minute, and in the last minute I'm normally panicking about time and watching, and so I don't really take it all in fully. So now this is it. You've got 100% attention.
I doubt that very much.
Okay.
Says nobody with ADHD ever. Like, I've definitely never ever got 100% attention. Right, which one do you want to start with then? Let's start with late diagnosis because it's up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I've got 2 of each, 2 good, 2 bad, 2 ugly. Should we do the 2 good first? Okay. So you get diagnosed, somebody wrote, if you get diagnosed as an adult and suddenly your entire life makes sense, you're not lazy, you weren't broken, you were surviving without the instructions everyone else got. How does that make you feel?
It's spot on, and we know that after the diagnosis, just everything did fit into place and it made sense. And
it kind of made you, a lot of people, not you, sorry, a lot of people say they grieve the past, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't say you necessarily grieved your past,
no.
but it made you think, though, didn't it, about other things and
definitely.
like
It brought
other
up
people
so
as well.
Yeah.
People that you've lost that you thought, actually, there was probably a lot of ADHD there, and if it was a thing, could things have been different, for example? So I imagine, did it make you think a lot about the past?
Definitely. It brought everything up. And I started thinking about even back to school time and early adulthood and everything. And when I put together all the pieces, I'm like, that was that all along. That's what that was. That's crazy.
From what I saw, it kind of made you a little bit upset.
Are you you want to tell everybody I cried again when I got my diagnosis?
So the second time you cried to me. The first time was when Prince Charles lost his mum, the Queen.
It was very sad.
And he said, Mama, on TV, and you cried.
I'm just a sensitive soul with ADHD.
But yeah, I liked that one because I thought, actually, it's exactly what you thought as well. And it's exactly what you said to me. It all makes sense, really doesn't it? Another good that somebody wrote in was you stop forcing yourself to work like everyone else and start building a life that actually fits your brain.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go on.
I wasn't listening there. I'm sorry. He says another. He says. He says.
Oh, you're an absolute tit.
No,
honestly,
he says another good, and I was thinking. That last one was good, and you just made me tell everybody I cried again and brought up the past and everything. That was that good. But
that is a good because it makes you think that you're not
it's good that
yeah, there's a reason for it.
Okay. Right, thank you.
Are you back in the room now?
I'm back in the room, go on.
You've got my full
100% attention.
100% attention. I don't think I have, mate.
You're right.
I can say what I want now because it's harder to walk away. Okay, another good. You stop forcing yourself to work like everyone else and start building a life that actually fits your brain. And apologies to whoever who sent that in that I didn't listen the first time.
Sorry. That is amazing, and it's something that I'm trying to incorporate into my life now and not feel guilty about it. And that's been massive since being diagnosed.
Do you know what I think as well? Like, because society think that everyone, like, nobody's the same, but society thinks that everyone should be think similar and be the same and work the same and have the same kind of work ethic and stuff like that, and or not just work, but learn the same and stuff like that. And a lot has changed, and your diagnosis probably realised that actually not one brain fits all.
It's took a lot of work and a lot of talking through this because I was always of the belief people work 9 to 5, therefore you should be working 9 to 5. Yeah. If I've got time during the day, I should be working during the day and doing something with that time because otherwise I'm lazy or I'm. Whereas no, I'm working in the evenings, I'm working in the mornings, so I have a guilt-free nap in the afternoon when everybody's out, it's fine. Yeah. And it's taken off. I always thought that was so lazy because in the afternoon I crumble. Yeah. And I don't get anything done in the afternoon, but I've now been telling myself that that's how my mind works. My mind doesn't function good between 1 and 3 o'clock, so just chill out.
So it's like you're just learning about your way of working, isn't it?
And it honestly, it's steeped in guilt. So to try and get over that is a massive thing.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, the bad.
Big shout out to my counsellor.
The bad.
Yeah.
You start replaying your childhood and realising how many times you asked for help and got labelled unmotivated instead.
So it's a strange one for me because I don't really see that in my childhood. Okay. I don't remember that so much. I think I see more of the emotions in me as a child rather than struggling or whatever. Okay. Because I never struggled in school or anything. I always done all right.
Did you struggle with your emotions as a child?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
I see that a lot now in our kids and
That's why I asked because... Yeah, interesting. And the other bad thing, you realise how much of your personality was just coping mechanisms stacked on top of each other.
Again, yeah.
You think?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because since I learned about masking, it's obviously I like to use that word now daily. You do it through everything. It's like a performance, and that leads to being so tired at the end of every day because you've been performing whatever you've been putting a mask on to
Suit
fit
everyone.
in, with
Yeah.
what's going on round about you.
Yeah.
And sometimes that becomes exhausting. So
absolutely. The ugly then.
Mm-hmm.
You grieve the version of yourself who could have had support, and no one prepared you for how heavy that grief would be. So I don't think you necessarily felt that as such.
No. Mm-mm.
But I've heard that a lot of people, when they get diagnosed, how much they grieve the past.
Yeah.
And grieve's such a big word, I think.
Mm-hmm. I get it though, but I think it's got to be a mindset thing because there is the two routes you can take. You can take, oh my goodness, that could have been so different, and this could have been, I could have been this, I could have been that, I could be doing this, this wouldn't have happened, and that must be torture. There's a couple of things that have come into my mind, but I can't let myself do that. So I was very much the other side of no regrets.
Yeah, do you know what? That is your life up to now, and this is it. Yeah, you've learned lessons, and now it's just time to actually. You've had the diagnosis. You can try some kind of new medication to see if it helps your brain and stuff.
Yeah.
One day. But there's no point in like grieving for the past when it's already happened. I guess that was your like kind of way of thinking.
Yeah, and I think that was just my way of dealing with it. I'm not saying that that's right, and I understand if you went down the other way, then that can be a big thing. That would lead to. That wouldn't have been nice, I don't think.
No, definitely not. I think I'd have suffered as well then.
100%.
And the last ugly, which I thought really fitted nice, somebody says, you wonder how different your confidence would be if you hadn't spent decades thinking your struggles were personal failures. So I think that's a big one for you as well, confidence-wise, because you get on the stage in front of 50, 70 kids sometimes, but they're just kids. But even though kids are the worst critics, and you are an absolute superstar, but if I was to take you to a place and meet new people, well, like our wedding, like you just crumble. Do you know what I mean? Like I worked that room and our wedding night.
I sat at a table in the back.
You not so much. Yeah.
So the confidence thing is that's so. I have asked so many people. How can I stand on a stage in front of hundreds of people at some big events and adults, kids, and then come off the stage and not be able to talk to that one adult that will come up to me and say, well done. And I'm like, I don't, it's horrible. And
if a kid says to you like, wow, mister, that was brilliant, you're like, yeah, kid.
I struggle so much, and it is a confidence thing without a doubt. And I know that on the stage it's just a performance and you're doing that, so the minute you stop, the performance is over.
That's a masking thing.
And then people have tried to coach me into making like normal conversation a performance, but that just doesn't feel real. So I struggle with that massive, the social anxiety side of things, and if there's one thing I could change about myself, it would be that, and I would be better at it.
Really?
And it has always got me down. Oh, that's not what I was looking for.
No, I know that, but it makes me sad. Then, like, there was like that's what you would change, because I think you're brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
It's okay. That's why I married you.
Move on.
But no, I know what you mean. Everyone's got things that they would change, and
that has been, even work-wise, it's. Like, I can do a good job at what I'm doing, but I've not got the confidence to sell myself.
Yeah, that's very true, actually.
That has held me back so much.
Yeah.
And I wish I could change that. And it's something I still try and work on, still fail every day. I'm sorry. It's ugly. What's the next good?
Let's move on to a good. Mama. Okay, so ADHD in relationships. The good. Someone learns how your brain works and chooses patience instead of judgment. You feel safe enough to unmask. Hell yeah.
You are welcome.
No, you are welcome.
No, you're welcome that I've unmasked in front of you.
You are welcome that I've learned to be patient and not judge. No, seriousness. It took us a lot to get where we are. And at the beginning, it's all rainbows and unicorns, isn't it? And just like in catfishing, yeah. And everything's nicer and nicer. And then you move in together and you realise, flip. But I think we've definitely, since your diagnosis especially, or since you've been on that path, I think we've definitely changed as a couple in the sense that we've learned about each other.
Yeah. I've said it all along that obviously you've got the patience of a saint and look at you nodding. I take it back. No, the patience has been amazing, and that is a lot. But it's back to that thing like before the diagnosis. It must have been there, but we just didn't have it.
Yeah, of course.
So
yeah.
It's mad.
But I must have thought that was just you.
Yeah.
And I've just learned to deal with it.
You're welcome.
Oh, now you're nodding. Yeah. The other good was you love deeply, intensely, and without filters. Your ADHD makes you curl loud and sincere.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
Some might call it love bombing.
So you love bombed me?
I think I love bomb daily.
Yeah, you do. You fall in love easy.
I've said this before.
My God.
Very easily.
Just a woman walking down the street, I love her.
No. It's more telly and stuff. Yeah. But I can fall in love. But what's the point in not?
It's not real love though, is it?
No, obviously the only one real love ever in my life. No, but it is true if you're like, you do kind of throw everything into something and you can end up living together very quickly.
Yeah. Do you know what as well though? I should have thought then, it's gone. Oh, I hate when that happens.
And I don't think I agree with love bombing. I don't think that's...
No, I don't think it's disgusting.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't think that's a thing.
Right.
Maybe people that love bomb have just got ADHD.
We said I love you pretty quick.
How can it be a negative? You're just all in.
Oh, but no, because then what if the man gets bored and then leaves her and he's just love bombed her and just like she's left heartbroken?
But what if he did love her then at the start?
Well, that's amazing if he did. Some people are just, when you know, you know. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's all in, and it's all or nothing. In every aspect of my life, it's all or nothing,
The bad then, you forget something important and watch disappointment cross their face before you can explain yourself. Happens on the day. So, I think that you are... I think I can get into this one because it's about relationships. Yeah. You are not great at remembering stuff.
No.
And I've we have a calendar, don't we, that you've got to put stuff in, and we've got to put stuff in, otherwise you will forget. And I think I struggle sometimes in the fact that you forget. Because I tell you stuff, and then you're like, oh, what was that? Oh, what, when? Oh, and I'm like, fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Don't appreciate that voice.
Sorry about that. My character voice, okay. But like, I struggle sometimes with the fact that you can't remember.
Of course,
I just don't get it.
And I can see that. I know that before you say that.
I'm sorry.
Don't you say sorry. It's bad. It's bad forgetting stuff all the time, and it's bad watching you being disappointed because you can see it. And even if you kid on that you're not, I know you are.
I hate the fact that you know me.
And that's difficult. But obviously it's not. It's a weird one because you can't... I don't know. I don't want to say it's nobody's fault because...
No, but it isn't though, is it? It's nobody's fault.
It's my ADHD.
It's Robert's fault. We've not called him Robert for ages. But no, it is. It's just that our brains are wired differently. I'm quite good at remembering stuff. You are not. And that's why we have the calendar. Sometimes I forget though to put it in the calendar, which then is my fault. Yeah. So,
but then it leads to the guilt and everything as well. So I can see you disappointed in that wretched guilt feeling. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's not a great cycle.
No.
You're told you're too sensitive when your emotions are just closer to the surface.
So what I don't like is if you show your sensitivity and maybe get a bit emotional when the Queen dies, and then people bring it up for years and years afterwards. It's difficult when you wear your heart on your sleeve just to get
I don't
shot
think you
down.
wear your heart on your sleeve very often. Not very often.
No.
It's not a bad thing. I don't think it's... There's more sensitive people in our relationship, isn't there?
Yeah.
Me. And I think there's only room for one crier, and I cry on the daily, so... But I wouldn't say that one. I liked that one because I thought that actually that would resonate to somebody out there, that people would think they're too sensitive because for ADHD, obviously the emotions take over, whereas I think you've got that handled pretty good. But what I think you struggle with is you bury it deep inside, and then all of a sudden it goes bam.
It's a good day, that, isn't it? Usually on a Monday.
Coming to record the podcast.
I can compare that again to being younger.
Yeah.
And maybe not being in control of your emotions.
Yeah.
I can completely get that.
Interesting. The ugly then, you start shrinking yourself so you're easier to love. That broke my heart a little bit, you know. I wouldn't say you shrink yourself.
No.
I think every relationship, each person becomes a different version of themselves because they take on stuff that their other partner likes. For example, you brought darts into our life. I now love the darts. Yeah. But if I met somebody else who didn't like darts, I probably would never watch the darts again.
No.
That was a good example.
Just like when I met you and you were wearing the Rangers t-shirt.
Let's not talk about that. I was a big Rangers fan, okay?
But yeah.
Sometimes you lose it, sometimes you don't. It hooked you. But yeah, it made me sad, that one, because I think nobody should ever shrink themselves.
No, absolutely
And
not.
I don't think that you have ever shrunk yourself, for me.
No.
You may have done previously, I don't know.
No, I'm bulking.
You're not shrinking.
Wish I could shrink myself. No, I get it and understand, and that's horrible. That is,
the other ugly was, you assume every conflict means abandonment, even when no one said they were leaving.
Yes.
Now, I struggle with this as well, though, and I don't have ADHD. I often say to you, oh my God, I just think you're going to get up and leave one day. But I think that's triggered from previous experiences, like previous relationships, even my own family, just left. So I think that's my trigger.
Mama. Yeah.
So that one really stuck with me, actually, because we have I experience that on the daily. Yeah. But I don't have ADHD, so do you think it as well?
Yes. In certain circumstances, yeah. Like, look at work. If I think I'm going to be 5 minutes late for something, oh well, never work again.
Yeah,
Same
thing,
something can be that easy to...
Yeah.
But yeah.
It makes me sad. Yeah.
Can see that in your face, you all right?
Yeah. Told you, I cry once a day. Right, sorry, I just nearly lost all my notes then. The last one then is, I'm very conscious of the time, but ADHD at work. So the good, you solve a problem no one else could because your brain saw a path that others didn't.
I get that.
Yeah.
I don't really very often do it.
No.
I must admit, I've tried to fit that in since the diagnosis, but I've just never seen it myself. I think
you're more going to relate to the bad and the ugly with work rather than the good, which makes me sad. You thrive under pressure and deliver something incredible at the last possible moment.
I can agree with that to an extent. I always deal better under pressure.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if you've got a very big magic show to prepare for in like 6 days and you've just put the order in to be delivered in 3 days, that kind of pressure.
And your wife has said to you, you better use all the magic tricks that you spent £6,000 on.
Yeah.
Bad, you miss a deadline and you feel your stomach drop even though you worked non-stop all week. So obviously you don't have deadlines as such, but I know that things like if you miss an email or you miss a text or you miss somebody wants to book and then you're already booked and stuff like that, I've seen what you go through. Your mind, you had it last week actually. Somebody had not confirmed a time, so you assumed they didn't want to go through with it, but then you got in contact with them and actually they thought they'd booked, and you managed to get them in. But I know you'd probably put that message off about 3 days.
Oh, definitely.
And I see it in your face and stuff, and it's horrible to watch. You spend more time managing your brain than doing your actual job.
Definitely, yeah.
When you come to like, not obviously the weekend work, but the daily work where you have to sit down and do admin. Because people always say to me, what does he do through the week? I'm like, well, he's got a lot of admin to do. Like, there's a lot of social media to because you don't get anywhere without social media, with your business.
And Emmerdale's on every night now. So.
Got to fit that Emmerdale in. And the ugly was your competence is constantly questioned because your productivity doesn't look consistent. So I know that if you've got a quiet weekend, you'll be like, well, why? Why does no one book me? Why does no one want me? Oh, I'm not promoting myself enough. Bookings, like, and you're going through this cycle.
Or even if it gets to like 5 days and I think I've not posted on social media.
Yeah.
That's a big one. That hits me hard. I'm like, oh no, it's
when in reality, from the outside, it probably wouldn't make much difference.
No.
But to you, it is a big deal, and it does make a difference because you were like, I could have got 50 bookings for that one. Do you know what I mean? And the last one, you're praised for your potential while being punished for how your ADHD shows up. Which I thought was deep. I think your ADHD probably helps you in your job.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. I've said many times that it makes me better at it because I'm so worried about what everybody's thinking.
100%, yeah. And that's not a bad thing, though.
No, I don't think so.
The RSD probably makes you a better performer. So I enjoyed them good, bad and uglies.
Yeah.
If you've got any good, bad and ugly that you want to send in to us, you can send it to us at adhdorlife@gmail.com. You can follow us on all our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Handle is below. Do you want to do 5 minute more, or do you want to save it for the next episode?
Week. Save it for the next episode.
It's the wedding week, mate. I've got about a list. List as long as me arm. Okay, we'll save it. That's it for this week then. There'll be more good, bad and ugly on the next episode. But if you've got any comments or you want to get in touch, we'd love to hear from you. And that's it.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.